Well, are we ready?
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last we left off, you guys had gotten to Rivermouth. You contacted and confronted the tied for first place with Carolina, future champion of Vivian. Kara told you that she plans to kill or imprison King Henry, destroying or locking away his soul so Claudius can't have it. She plans to break into the bank where the, quote, Army of Light, as they've started to call themselves, has hidden Stephen's communion blade and a great number of stolen souls. They think the blade, with a few extra enchantments and the help of Zadok, champion of the Raven Queen, can help kill Henry and destroy him. And Kara has said that if you are on board and swear fealty to her and her plan, she will help you break in and steal these things. But if you are against her, she will keep you out of the way. And last we ended, I think you guys were staking out the Cat's Eye Bank in Lending. So what do you guys want to do? It is still very late evening, day 20 of 1379, so 9 days until time is normal, but it's like 10 p.m. right now. The bank's about to close. It's open late for a bank anyway, now that I think about it.
Yeah, I was going to say, usually it's like they closed at 4, and then they're showing the weather outside.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah, she's a real charmer.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she gave you her whole spiel about Henry's not as good a guy as you think he is, and I believe she gave you even a copy of Henry's diary.
She did.
That he would absolutely not. He does not know that anyone has a copy of that, and would be probably going to shoot whoever stole it, to be honest.
I mean, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
You want to give Pale the rundown of the conversation?
Oh, did you leave before that?
Yeah, I left a little bit earlier. This whole swearing fealty thing, is it to her specifically, to your god, and how binding is it?
I'm not trying to swear fealty to her at all. We just all need to be on the same side, and she wants to kill the Boy King.
Yeah, but like if we say we're on the same side, how binding is that?
She has to believe it.
For how long?
Up until the moment where she tries to kill the king.
Exactly. That's not that long. I withheld my murderous urges for years, almost successfully.
True. But it's also not just her that we would have to deal with, because the rest of the Vivianites are kind of split between me and her. I don't know what the split is, but it is a split.
Daily question, and I'm also going to check the spell too. Sending, is that to one person at a time?
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, per raw, yes.
Alright, so I'm just going to kind of say, Bastion, I'm going to talk to you in a second. Then sending first to Carolina, what if we just play it that I'm with her, regardless against you two, just to get the blade? And I just kind of fake backstab you guys, and then say the same thing with Bastion.
I mean, we could just go get the blade.
I feel like we need their help.
We do.
So you kind of like backstab after the blade.
All that. I imagine that con might be a little fucked right now, knowing that I don't I disagree with her.
Mm-hmm.
Because probably it would have to be one of us to go in, sneak in and get it, or one of them to sneak in and get it. And I'm probably the only one of us that could do it. So
Bastion could. Look at how strong he is.
Wouldn't be much sneaking. We'd be doing a whole lot of fighting.
We're good at that. We do that pretty frequently.
We do. But are the bankers really... Do they need to be beat up?
Depends what the interest rates are.
I imagine they're pretty high. Well, they might not be. It's the rich folks' bank.
Isn't that every bank?
Well, pretty much. I mean, they're
Sorry.
not lending institution. What is it? Credit
Weird.
unions are
I
usually.
heard a voice from beyond.
Yeah, no, sorry. That was just your inner, the back of your head that doesn't like establishment.
King Henry, is that you in our minds?
Yeah.
You're using magic? I'm telling your wife.
No, that's just this is Henry's vibes. Pre-God, he's like got a. No, I'm kidding.
But I mean, I guess we just have to feel out how far to go with it, or just try and do it ourselves. But if we do it ourselves, we're probably gonna either one of us will probably die. I mean, like, I have no problem with dying, but I'd rather die on like a battlefield, not in a bank.
The banks can be battlefields.
Those are different kinds.
You could always use thaumaturgy and tell her that we agree.
How would that work?
Thaumaturgy can make the sound of your voice really loud.
I mean, listen, I'm willing to try whatever you guys want. I will back whatever you say. This is very partially my quest. I'm just here for a knife. You guys have the yeah, but you guys are here for the souls and your future as champion. I'm literally just here for a little knife.
Look, I don't care. We can agree with her for now and play it that way. Take the blade for ourselves. Me and her are going to end up fighting regardless. What's the worst that could happen?
Death in a bank.
Phoenix God. Yes. We'll be okay.
Listen, as someone who's part fire, I still worry about dying. Even though Phoenix, I'm supposed to rise from it. I don't know which one is going to rise from me, but...
Hey, death is part of the adventure.
Yeah, fair enough.
And don't you kind of worship the death god?
It's not, no, it's different. We're not going to get into this again. It's different. He's not a death god. He's the god of the end.
What's the end?
It's beyond death. It's universal silence. You're doing it again on purpose. It's like when you change my hair to a question mark.
Question mark. Again.
Just doing.
Well, I was thinking it was more like when your sister was here, but okay.
Anyway, I'll just follow whatever you say to do on this.
All right. So,
Demon woman.
So we just had a pretty heated conversation about how I disagree with her. So how are we going to make that so that I do agree with her?
I convinced you. Yeah, the Merculian convinced you.
We lost the DM.
Sorry, I was resetting some voice settings. My apologies.
I can't believe they shot Bailey in the back of the head.
I know, right at my damn desk.
Oh, not again.
And King Henry chimed in, and then fucking Bailey disappeared.
I'm sorry.
Just bang. Kerchow, even.
Kerchow. Kerchow.
Have y'all seen that? There's somebody chatting with the Amazon social media account, and they're like, "Hey, how are you doing, social media person?" And they reply, "Man, I'm sort of depressed."
Yes,
like, lol.
Amazon.
And
They
the
shot
fucking
him at his desk.
the corporate. They were like, "Hi, sorry, that was an accident." It's like, oh my god, they just dragged him off into the gulag right now.
Remind me,
Amazon camp.
Remind me later to tell you guys about the $1 Chevy Tahoe.
Oh no.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I'll show you kids later.
Always fun to have a new lawyer thing you tell us about.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrifying how bad things go. Sometimes it's so funny.
No.
Anyway, yes, like, all right, so just say that the Merculian, the evil Merculian forced your hand or whatever. It's super simple.
Yeah, but I don't think they really trust you either, so...
don't have to trust me. I can say that I've used a communion blade and that I want one back. They can do whatever sort of weird mind stuff they want on me. I'm not going to be lying. I convinced you. I did.
Yeah.
We're not lying.
You are convincing me.
They can diddle our brains all they want.
They're probably not going to want you to be around the communion blade.
That's understandable and not preventable. They can try.
They're intending on handing it right to Zadok, champion of the Raven Queen.
Oh, and they think that the Raven Queen won't help me before them? Come on. Queen of Death over the... Please.
Queen of
Raven
Death.
Queen and I have an understanding.
Queen of Death with a god who very distinctly despises the Raven Queen.
Wait, which one despises the Raven Queen?
Merkul and the Raven Queen do not get along.
Really?
Merkul's the god of undeath. The Raven Queen is about... The Raven Queen fucking hates the undead.
No, that's Vecna.
I'm pretty sure it's both. They both fucking hate each other.
Oh, okay.
There were multiple deities of God of death. So.
Yeah. I mean, I've been known to be wrong before, so I'm not saying this is the truth at all.
Sorry.
But Merkul wants everything to die correctly.
Yeah. There's a vibe.
Hang on.
It's an official D&D lore may be different from Bailey lore. To agree with you. Raven Queen is preventing necromancy, basically, ensuring that people don't fuck with fate and or just make zombies. And so then, like, whenever you resurrect someone, you have to ask her permission. And then Vecna's the god of undeath and resurrection, so you could argue that he's kind of maybe a good guy, a little bit. And then there's Merkul is the god of the apocalypse. So according to Ash Barlow, he wants to send everyone to the afterlife, so nobody has to deal with this shitty mortal life. You'll either just be in the astral plane or your god's heaven. And he sees that as ideal because there's not going to be any more suffering. At least Ash does. Because Merkul previously hasn't cared. He's just like, I exist to destroy the entire material plane.
Silly murky poo.
Yeah, stuff happens, you know.
Don't call him that. Oh.
My little murky worky.
Okay, so we go back in there and talk about how we get the blade. Compare our notes to their notes, and then see. You know, is the inside man off work yet?
Yeah. Let's say they are. They're probably headed back to see if they're gonna report anything. Grab dinner at a shawarma truck and then head over to.
There's shawarma on this plane?
Sure.
It's worth saving. Never mind, I'm going back to theater.
Hope redeemed.
Oh my god. Shawarma's the one where it's like a lot of meat on a stick and they slowly carve it off, right?
Yeah. It's a giant rotating stick. It's so good.
I thought that was kebab.
No, kebab is when it's still served on a stick. Shawarma is it's cut off into a cut open warm pita with tzatziki, tabbouleh, hummus, and I'm like legitimately my mouth's watering. I gotta calm down.
Bro is fiending.
I made Matt mouth horny. This is my apologies.
Every time I've been in the Middle East, I go crazy for good falafel and shawarma. My favorite falafel place is currently being. Let's say there are people who dislike it, and it made the national news. So, politics. Anyway.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. So are we going back in there to deal with that bitch? I mean, Tara?
Yep.
Or are we going to wander and go try to take another look at the bank?
Let's go right to her just so we get the support and we don't mess up operations.
I mean, okay. Oh, I forget what the password was. Farfignugan.
Right. I believe it was Garbanzo today, actually. I don't know how I remember that, and I don't remember other shit in my
Garbanzo.
life. Like,
Garbanzo sounds correct.
Yeah, so I'll go back up to the guard again. It's like, you gonna let us back in, or we gotta go back through this Garbanzo business?
well, you said Garbanzo in a sentence. That's close enough. Like, try to be more subtle about it next time. Jesus. Looking around to a couple of pedestrians, but he will let you in.
All right.
Yes, we're spies, Carolina. God, gotta learn subtlety. Shit. No, I'm kidding.
Well, that was pretty subtle until you started complaining about it.
I mean, he waves you in. He doesn't want to say anything else.
I look around for Kara.
Yeah, she is standing in the middle of the room with their informant's name, who I don't remember their name, and I apologize for that. I don't know if you guys actually knew it. We can give her a new name. Her name is Karen.
Of course it is for her.
Mm-hmm.
Run and tell the manager.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. No, it's a Karen behind the desk this time.
Yeah. But now she's running back to Kara to tell the manager. Kara's the manager.
Typical.
Yeah, but they're in the center of the room. People give you side glances. A lot of people are, they have day jobs or they're doing other spy shit. And so now that it's night, people are going out to do other spy shit, or they are just here to relax and train. You see a couple of sets of people sparring. There is a couple of people doing parkour on the rope bridges and stuff across this warehouse.
Hey. But, Dale, can you cast thaumaturgy on my voice? Yell her name.
I guess. Yep. Boom.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Just.
I already cast it. So as Carolina is saying, don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, God.
Lost for what, 6 seconds, I think?
It's fine.
A minute.
I agree.
Done. Off.
In a loud, thunderous voice. Okay.
Everyone turns to look at you, awkward fuckers. And Kara will twirl her long ponytail of hair and put a hand on her hip.
She didn't hear that?
Oh, no, I just heard you say shit and then broke off. I'm so sorry.
No, he casted thaumaturgy on me as I was saying, fine, I agree.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. And she gives a small smile across the room and beckons you over.
I don't normally come when fingered.
Oh, Jesus.
Ask Cinnamon about that. But,
I said normally. That was anal fingers.
Okay, sure. But she beckons you over and waits for you to speak as she's standing above you in the makeshift fighting ring.
Oh no, there will be none of that. I'm jumping up there. Yeah,
okay. So you've made a decision?
After deliberation with my colleagues, your plan sounds the most sound, seeing as I don't have a plan.
Another wide smile.
And it's because I want to at least have, not a claim, just hopefully I can borrow the Blades to Dr. McCoy after whatever you're going to do. Carolina didn't give me much information, but if I can use it after whatever when you're done with it. I pressured a bit.
We will see. I understand your...
I'm asking.
Yeah. Depending on how things go, I don't know if I'll be able to get it back out of Zadok's hand, but he is willing for now. And, Carolina, I am happy you are aboard, because, yeah, you didn't have a plan. So, that's great. Everybody roll me persuasion/deception checks, or I guess just deception checks.
I also just say, I think I said it before, but Zadok is such a metal name.
Give me. So
I'm pretty sure you named him.
Real quick. We're
okay, well.
and ours is apparently about to shut off in about a minute. So.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I'll be back sometime soon. Sorry to fucking drop this on you guys.
No problem.
Yeah, I'll be back. I'll let you guys know.
Okay.
Be right back.
But because it means in
13
in Hebrew,
whatever
it's righteous.
Bastion just left us with.
No, what?
So I got a 15 with whatever bonuses Bastion just left us with.
Okay.
Oh, well, I mean, I'll slap a guidance on you since I did horribly, so out of D4.
19.
All right. And what were you saying about Zadok's name, Matt? I'm sorry.
Just as cool, because in Hebrew, Tzedakah means righteousness, so...
Oh, yeah, then you definitely named him. That
you
would
never
be
know.
like 3 years ago when we were changing everyone's names.
Oh, yeah. That was fun.
Yeah. But a 19, she believes you, Kara, that you are down for her side of things. Pale, she's like, make an insight check.
Yep. My insight's a lot better than my deception. It's a 9 plus 7, that's a 16.
Plus
Okay.
Plus friendship.
What?
Plus friendship.
Oh, yes, that's 17.
Okay. You can tell that when you ask, hey, I just want the communion blade after, she's very obviously being like, yeah, we're not gonna give it to you. And she can tell that you want more than just it. And so she's going to cross her arms and lean on the banister and just tell you, or I guess even motion to you, Carolina, and go, how likely is he, and I'm gonna go ahead and guess already pretty likely, how likely is he to just try and walk off with the blade? Because I'm pretty sure you guys are kind of a one-track mind, huh?
No. I mean, we have conversations and agree about stuff, but I don't know much about the blades, so...
Or I meant Makulians are more of a one-track mind.
Oh.
Hey.
He's new to the region. So I don't really see him as part of that one-track mind.
I'm right here.
And you could steal the only thing we have that might be able to kill King Henry.
And I'm just going to kind of motion at all of my stuff and be like, do you think I'm good at stealing things?
Well,
Herculeans are not subtle.
Yeah, he's not good at stealing at all. And your plan, he actually kind of mentioned before. So...
Wait, what's her plan? I'm saying as like a fake. I'm just trying to get her to tell me.
We intend to either kill and destroy King Henry or kill and imprison King Henry's soul. And we believe that he may contain the Ethereum shard, and if he does, we'll be using that to power the very enchantments locking him away. So pretty much no one will be able to free him.
I mean, I have no problem with imprisoning him. I just don't want the soul destroyed. That's kind of dark.
It's that or a dark god starts to walk this earth.
No, I understand. I'm saying the imprisonment thing. I think we should then try and destroy Claudius's soul.
Good luck.
Then it's... thank you. Wait, let me roll some real quick. Alright. That's a 25. Is she being sarcastic?
Yes. She's being very sarcastic with the good luck thing. Says, yeah, I'm from Son Carell. And there is no way we'll be able to kill the Emperor. King Henry is going to march across this land with his army and make a second Son Carell, invading all of these towns and imposing his own new leadership that's just going to be puppet governments for him, if he doesn't just claim them in the first place.
his government's doing pretty well right now, but we'll save that for another time. We'll have a geopolitical arguments later as to location and such. But I mean, listen, as long as there's the potential for me being able to use the blade, I don't really care much what else has happened. I just want to talk to my god without the whole maw thing.
Both of you make me persuasion checks again.
I'm slapping you again with the D4. Take it.
I got a 24. And the D4, 26.
I got a 7.
She leans toward you, Carolina, and says, "Are you going to be able to keep him on a leash?"
It's pretty... Honestly, he's kind of scared of me. So, yes.
And if he walks away with the communion blade, just know that I expect you to help me kill him.
Okay. I do the, the little chest salute. Yeah. Whatever, Chief.
We'll be watching you, because that's an important artifact to you, sure, but it's going to be more important in our hands. So, there you go on that.
So, what's the plan to get it?
The plan to get it, and you guys will be useful for this, being your skill set, so I am glad you are aboard. Let me scroll down to that part of my notes.
I was just going to use my last... I didn't actually have to plan more. I'm going to use another sending just to count like, bruh.
Okay, I found it. She knows. That's not her lagging. It says, okay, so step 1 is to get inside without people thinking we're going to rob their bank. So get in without raising the alarm. And then, once everyone necessary is inside, we immediately trigger the alarm. They have a lockdown protocol, and I think Karen would take over explaining. This is their lockdown protocol. It is so nothing can get in or out of the bank. So the way that the idea is, even if you take a hostage, you're not going to get out at all until the Archmage of the city comes, and he's the only one who can unlock the doors. They have like a contract with the city. And so it's more of a, I'm not locked in here with you, you're locked in here with me type of deal. So even if you starve to death, like, because once the Archmage does get there, the people inside have to comply with him to also open it. So it takes one person on the inside and one person on the outside to open it. And because it's supposed to be a trap, because you have to come out sometime, and they're not going to let you out until they have enough guard waiting. And so the failsafe lockdown opens once those inside cooperate with those outside to unseal it, or when everything inside the bank, including you, is dead, even if you just starve to death, never coming out. It's, are you familiar with the Force Cage spell?
Yes.
It's similar to that. So if you get in and then lock it down so you can do whatever you need to do and acquire whatever you need to do, and then you need to figure out how to get out of it without... Because if you wait for the entire city guard and all the mages and like whatever adventurers are in town coming to help, there's no way you're getting out alive. Because the bank's inside, so there's, as far as in the lobby, they have hidden gargoyles and stone golems, and there are always 2 guards in the lobby. And then in the back of there's a security team in the back with their explosives rigged on the vault door. So there are 8 fairly experienced, like they know what they're doing, guards. And then inside the vault, the fun thing, like if I were to go in there, like, I know the code for the vault, so if you get in there, you're still going to have to get past Mittens. Mittens is a sphinx who lives inside of the vault. And, yeah. So, get in, trigger lockdown so no one disturbs us while we're looking for your stuff, because in the vault, there's... I haven't figured out which locker it's in, but there are hundreds of lockers with, valuable things in them. And once we actually get into the vault, those are just, like, regular locks, and then, like, cloaking devices, like, they're all made of lead. So you can't scry on whatever's in there. But it's just getting back out is the problem before... So we either need to fake our deaths and teleport out, or find a way to get past the forest cage, and it's a really powerful one. And, kill Mittens and all the guards and the lobby golems. And maybe, I don't know how beefy you guys are, but maybe you can get past the reinforcements when they come open the door for you, but it's going to be a lot.
Okay, so 2 guards in the lobby. That would be the sniper and the wizard.
Yeah.
I didn't see the stone golems.
Yeah, they're hidden in the walls.
Okay.
And then in the back, like, that balcony connects to, there's like a whole another room back there, almost the same size as the lobby, where the security team just kind of hangs out, guarding the vault door. And here, she'll actually give you a big description on let me go to the bank map. She'll, like, draw you a little picture, and it will reveal this area.
Hey, would our box work?
Oh, what kind of box do you have?
The interplanar box.
I know what you have, but
Kara's asking.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah,
gate cube.
Would Windwalk work?
Can it let you pass through walls?
Nope.
She turns to her notes. Let me look up force gauge.
The only way out of it is to teleport or to dispel. Dispel it or disintegration.
Which the force gauge spell is, like, built into the walls, so you'd have to break through bank walls, which I don't need to tell you is difficult, but prevents any matter from passing through it, blocking spells cast into or out from the area. When you cast a spell, any creature that is completely inside the cage's area is trapped. Only creatures partially within the area, or those two, whatever. A creature can't leave by non-magical means. If the creature tries to use teleportation or interplanar travel to leave the cage, it must make a charisma saving throw. On a success, the creature can use that magic to exit the cage. On a failure, they cannot. This spell can't be dispelled by Dispel Magic. So you could teleport out of there, but it'd be a crapshoot whether you're actually strong enough to get out. And that leaves the possibility of one of you guys getting left behind if you make a shitty, like, save. And if you get left behind, like, they will totally 100% kill you.
Yeah. Well, wait, I have to...
I don't have any other ways out. I mean, I
might. With Word of Recall. It's an instant teleportation. Granted, it's a teleportation, so it would have to be that. But if we'd all have to make
a charisma save. Anybody got a portable hole?
But what if I'm able to have my planner ally, if I can bring one of them in, bounce us out as well? Double up on the juice, maybe. Assist with the spell.
Maybe. Yeah, Solars can teleport.
I'm just going to turn to, what's her name?
There's Karen and Kara.
Yeah, both of them. And say, what are your funds like? How many diamonds do you have?
Many.
I just put 2 platinum in the bank. Opened an account.
So, what if they're just objects that need to be removed and one person teleporting with multiple means, so there are multiple attempts?
You're talking about killing yourselves and then the most charismatic person teleports and then resurrects you on the other side?
Yep.
I am more than happy to let you try.
Would you be willing to... Ooh, that also works. Instead of murder.
Can your friend Bastion die?
We're not going to find out.
Okay. So the most charismatic among you, or me if I go with you, Kara says. But then the most charismatic person uses every ability they have to teleport?
That's the plan.
She shrugs. If you guys are down, then it sounds good to me. Where are you going to teleport back to? And she gives you a stern glare.
I mean, wherever works best.
Okay. It probably shouldn't be exactly right back here, or anywhere in the city, because they're going to immediately try and scry on the objects you've stolen.
Yes.
Let me look at my map. She says, how do you feel about... there is a town south of here down the river called Dorvin. How do you feel about meeting there?
Sounds good enough to me, honestly.
What time? Where are we in the time fuckery? Where is our?
I'd have to look at my charts.
We're 10 days out, so that means that we are probably on the run and left the bog by now. No, we're in the bog. We left from the bog, so we're probably in the bog with Ash's wife, right?
You left time the day before. You'd be traveling with King Henry right now. Traveling south, or you're probably near Nagamesh.
How about we travel to Nagamesh?
Well, we don't want to bump into ourselves, right?
You don't, Kara says.
That cause problems.
Oh, there I found the timeline chart. It's in a different folder than I thought. Okay, day 10. Yeah, actually, you're still in Thunderscrum. You are in the cabin on Henry's forced vacation.
Oh, yeah.
When Cecil and Wade kidnapped him, and they were like, hey, Henry, take a nap for a few days. And he's like, you bastards. I have work to do. And they're like, yeah, you can't work if you're dead. So, Dennis's bachelor party is tomorrow.
God, what a time. Back when everything was so simple.
Can't teleport back there? I mean, it would put you in prime position to do your plan.
Oh. So going to Thunderscram. It's, if that's true, we could, because if his bachelor party's on the 11th, we could intercept King Henry. We could either do it if we rob the bank first thing tomorrow in the morning, and if King Henry is in that cabin, I mean, that might cause a time paradox if you guys see yourselves, but we're gonna do it anyway because you're back in time. And she squints and she's like, we may need to wait to kill him until he declares war. Because while I do think he should be eradicated as soon as possible, I'm not sure that's... I mean, because Rivian's shown me things in the future of what you guys do. And so she puts her fingers to her chin like, this might be a thing I need to pray about. Because we could go to the cabin. You guys will be there, but you're off getting the herb from Birch that Claudius recommended that King Henry go and get because it'll help. Basically, it's blood pressure medicine, and
I knew
so
that was Claudius.
yes, the wise man was indeed Claudius.
What?
No, you guys learned that in Meaning of the Gods.
Yeah, we learned that 2-3 months ago. It's just fun.
I'm acting oblivious.
Oh, okay. You're asking. Make a deception check.
I'm not even bothering. We know how that goes with me. We know I fail. Let's move on.
Oh, Jesus. That's a nat 1.
Yeah. She goes, literally, I've seen the Meaning of a Gods mission. Literally, Vivian talks about showing it to you. I know that you've seen it. You guys can make an insight check if you'd like. Wait, what?
You've seen that too, huh? Okay.
Yeah, both of you make insight checks.
Inside. Okay.
Alright, that's a... whenever the thing
17.
loads. 25.
Okay, you can tell... Or both of you can tell, even without guidance, that Kara is pissed that Vivian did not say her name once, and she mentioned you, Carolina, like 3 or 4 times. Yeah.
I just dust my shoulder off a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, there was some dirt there.
Yeah, some glitter.
Some dirt, and I got my bloody vest on, so...
Yeah,
don't
blood
want
flakes.
So I don't want any of that mixing.
Yeah, but you can tell she is jealous that they talked about you and not her.
We'll crack a small
that's real
smirk
unfortunate.
and then go back to my serious face. So, okay, so I have 10 platinum that I put into the bank, as a deposit. Now, I just did that today. So
Yeah.
if we're making any moves tomorrow, how would we get in and not set off the alarm?
Well, we need to decide what team is going. If Karen's going to be there in the morning, and then if whoever you went to make the deposit with, so Karen was like, it was just you and Pale left before you went to go deposit things, right?
Yeah, it was me and the big one.
Okay, so Kara says that me and Pale could go in and pretend we're gonna, like, buy a house together or whatever, because it's gonna take a long time for us to be there to, ask for a loan. And then, you, Carolina, could go and try to get your money back out with Bastion. And then Karen, you'll already be there. And we could make a bigger team if we were feeling lucky. But then, Pale, you're going to have to summon that planar ally after we trigger the lockdown. It's going to take you a long time, and an angel walking into the bank is going to set off alarms. Also, is there a way for you to not come in wearing full plate mail?
I can go in naked if you want. I can go in any manner or dress. I have no problem. I'm strong. Built different.
Okay. We'll get you some clothes, but that means you're going to have to fight, at least partially, with, what am I talking about? We'll get you a hat of disguise.
So I don't have to go in naked?
No, I would get you some clothes.
Open offer.
No, I'm just thinking of it would take you at least a minute to put your armor back on, and you're going to be fighting everything in the lobby. And then, the security team as they're firing down on us from the, Overlook.
Well, the first thing to take out would be the wizard.
Yeah. Unless, Pale, you wore normal clothes in, and then, went to the bathroom or something to change, but I don't know if they're going to let you do that. Or as soon as you walk out.
To the bathroom?
I mean, they might just think it's sus, I don't know if they have surveillance in there. And then as soon as you walk back out with armor on, that's when it's going to be cooked. What?
They better not have surveillance in the bathroom. That's a violation of privacy. These are the main things we're talking about.
Yeah, they don't care. They're some of the most valuable objects in the world. There's a rib bone of a god in their bank right now.
Are we going to get that too?
That's what the communion blade is.
That's the communion blade.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the communion plate is.
It's one of Merkul's ribs. He took out 4 of them and then cut them into knives to give to his first 4 most loyal followers.
That's real cool.
Yep.
I mean, you think Vivian will give us some feathers?
Maybe.
Who's to say?
I mean, I know I gave out a lot of feathers, but I'm not Vivian.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're not Vivian yet. You might still ascend to godhood one day.
Oh, I don't want to be Vivian.
No.
I'm a protector by nature. I don't want to be Vivian.
Yeah, I guess.
I want to be the next in line.
I respect that. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I have no problem going in any sort of manner of dress. I'm strong. I know what I'm able to do with my various weapons.
Do you have to attune to a how to disguise?
Great question.
I believe so.
Okay. Do you, Pale, have a bag of holding?
Yep.
Okay. So, assuming it'll take them a couple of seconds, if they're surveilling the bathrooms, to notice that you're changing into armor in there, you'll only be out for a couple of rounds, or a couple of seconds.
Or he could be the sign. He could be the sign to trigger the combat.
Yeah,
Sure.
when he walks out of the bathroom in full plate with a glowing black obsidian sword.
Yep.
Okay.
Everybody on the floor.
Yeah, but Pale would go into boxes and crates and everything and find you some clothes. They are revealing clothes. They give you, like, leggings. Like, it's not like women... It's certainly men's clothing, but it's, you're certainly showing a lot more ankle than usual.
Ooh, Pale. Look at you.
I don't want to talk about it. I have other clothes, I think. I don't.
I'm going in there as myself. Oh wait, no, the needle's going to.
Yeah, whatever disguise you were wearing earlier. In order to get, as you could go into the bank to deposit more money or something, but.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta go back in as Catalina.
Okay. Yeah, so it sounds like a plan to me. And I think Bastion just came back online. Mm-hmm. Well, not in the chat, but his icon came up as he's online. But you guys do whatever prep you need to do. We should meet back here fairly early in the morning and do whatever you need to do to prep in town. And then we'll think about... I will be meditating tonight to see if Vivian is okay with us going and killing Henry now. Because the Doc is ready. It's... he's just waiting for our word. But...
What's the word?
Bird.
Bird.
Being that he's the
Walking it up.
Raven Queen champion.
Oh, dagnabbit. I danced into that.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Bailey made him a character sheet and everything. You know what's unfortunate? So Bailey made Zadok a character sheet, and so like his base HP for if he's a level 20 paladin and then a level 5 fighter, that means he has a base HP of 202, and champion HP is plus 40 and then tripled for every level. So his champion HP is unfortunately 666. Yikes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so yikes and a half. But
It's his wisdom save.
his wisdom save, it is a 16. But you'll remember that he is him and King James are some of the people who have lost the ability to speak due to the Maw.
Ooh.
It's Zadok can still understand when people talk to him, but King James is like losing even the ability to write.
Oh wait, we can. Ooh, that's a bartering chip. We can use Bastion to have him finally understood.
Yeah, because Kara doesn't know that he can do that.
Yup. We have a bargaining chip and an ancient elder gods boy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go team. So I guess we're going. What are we doing? We're doing. Oh, should we sleep first? I feel like we should sleep. Yeah.
Yes, we should definitely sleep through the night.
You said that with a weird tone of your voice.
Oh, it was a sarcastic truth.
Okay.
Because we're going in the morning, we should definitely sleep.
I'm squinting at the Discord app.
Pale was being dumb, and Carolina was answering with the same.
Hey.
What?
Pale's not dumb. He's just a little stupid.
Pale's not dumb. He was being dumb. It was the act of doing something dumb. He asked if we should sleep at night.
No.
I wasn't sure if we could do more recon or something, or kill her while she's not paying attention.
Okay. I was looking to make sure I had some ability, and I was like.
Also, I do want to remind everyone that if it comes down to it, I do still have Sanctuary set at Steven's old house, but it would bring us a little out of the way. But if need be, that is still a thing.
And into enemy territory.
Directly, yes.
Yeah.
But then we can use the box from there.
We can windwalk out of there.
Yeah. Assuming no wizard in that entire city of wizard has counterspell, making you guys fall hundreds of feet to your death.
I'd like to see them try.
But they have to see the spell being cast.
Well then, okay. What's that? What's the spell where you can stop other spells from working?
Counterspell?
Anti-magic field?
No,
there's one where you can, like, destroy magic items.
Gun.
Dispel magic. Dispel magic.
Oh, I hate that spell so much. It broke a major puzzle I had for a campaign. It took me 3 hours to plan that puzzle. And I thought that I had their character sheets. I didn't check what spells they could prepare. One of them had actually prepared, and he showed me on a physical sheet that he had prepared it. I was so angry.
No, you just gotta say it doesn't work. It's, the enchantment's made by a bigger wizard than him.
I didn't think of that at the time.
Just say no.
It saved me a lot of anger.
Just say no.
Do you cast Dispel Magic? 8. It's a 9th level spell.
Yeah. Yeah. See, at the time I didn't think of that, and I was like, all right, I'll give it to you.
Yeah. Well, it's the point is to have fun, and they probably felt pretty good about outsmarting you, so.
This is a guy who does essentially the opposite of what Ian and I does, where he just makes characters that ruin games. Not break games, ruins.
Oh no. Well then he's an asshole and don't play with that guy anymore.
Oh, he left willingly, but that's a drama for another time.
I see.
What are your plans for the stone golems?
To beat them until they stop moving.
They have a lot of resistances.
Let me look up stone golem stats.
Oh, well, considering golems don't have souls, if we put one of the soul stones into a golem, it'll just become a human. I asked the rabbi about that once.
Are they controlled by the wizard? Are they controlled by the wizard, or are they just...
I think they're just enchanted to protect the bank. You're thinking of... Well, it's if they have their creator is the one who has the book that makes them, but I don't know if they are the wizard that's in the bank right now, because there are several wizards who work there. It just depends on the day. And then, but I think they're just their last instruction was protect the bank, so they're going to be doing that. Yeah, they're immune to charmed, exhaustion, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, and poison. They're immune to poison, psychic, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magic attacks that aren't adamantine. You guys have magic weapons, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then they have saving throws against magic. Right, yeah. That was Kara asking that. But...
I'm explaining levels to her, and she's looking at me like I'm an alien.
Mm-hmm. And she's a monk.
Right,
She just
here.
punches people real good.
I'm attacking the schnoz.
With all that
Mm-hmm.
bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, although she does show you her claws. They are called... let me go fucking look.
Hey, take your time.
They're called, like, phoenix claws or something.
Dancer claws.
No, they're a homebrew item.
Oh, okay.
It's called the Angry Kitty Claw. It's a really weird name.
Mm-hmm.
Very uncomfortable for everyone involved.
Yeah, they're just phoenix claws. But it's 5d4 plus 8. DC 15 for another d10 of poison damage.
Nice. It's a whole lot of damage for the 18 punches that she gets to do.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of damage.
Sure is, Chief.
Yep, I would like to go Blood Hunter levels now.
If you want.
But that's how I get the damage that Cray Cray has.
Oh, okay. She's also got a cool stick. It's called a Staff of Striking, which I think is fucking hilarious.
Very productive.
What does it do?
It hits people very good. You can expend charges to make them take extra damage, but it's not very much.
Seems on brand.
Yeah. Imagine a monk with boots of speed.
No.
You don't have to imagine. She's got them, so.
Yeah.
Homegirl has hops. I meant to make her equal to you, so.
Yeah, well, I can disappear and so can she.
Mm-hmm.
She's just moving really fast.
Mm-hmm.
So
Fastest
I guess
boy.
it's Superman versus the Flash. I mean, Supergirl versus the Flash.
Mm-hmm. Basically, yeah.
Not moving very fast if I throw oil of slipperiness on the ground.
I mean, she'll just slide into the wall.
Take bludgeoning damage of her own.
Oh, Karen would warn you. She says when the lockdown first triggers, there's a gravity sink, so you'll be thrown against the front wall. And if you don't hold on to something, when it does, you might be thrown out of the door.
Oh, that sounds fun. Just teleport back in.
Yeah, so when... I mean, I could be the one to do it. Press the panic button once everyone's ready and shut the place down.
Yeah, I'll make sure I'm leaning up against a pillar or have my echo where I could lean up against a pillar.
Yeah. It's, when you hear the words, "The bank is closed, please leave," grab anything.
Yeah, I might just grab the wizard.
Good luck.
Well,
It's not the wizard. It's not the wizard powering that. It's just the bank itself has those enchantments.
Oh no! I know. I might teleport to. I'll lean up against a pole. I'll put my echo behind the wizard. You hit the button, and I'll switch places, and then switch back to where my echo is later.
That could work. And then we've been researching sphinxes. Let me look up those.
I mean, they're essentially just, what, lion people?
Magic lion people.
I mean, I feel like if someone's part animal, they're going to be a little magical.
Go for the nose.
Yeah.
Those are sharks. Sharks.
Shark?
Close.
I don't know anything about sharks. I'm just saying go for the Sphinx's nose. Make it look on brand.
The Sphinx can teleport too.
Not if we get it. Ooh. If we get... Carolina, do you have any potions that would make you big?
I have one left.
Hold on to that for when the box trips. Because I'm pretty sure anything too big gets forced out of the box.
What are you planning?
Just for you to be able to pop outside in case everything goes, sideways.
I mean, you'd have to be bigger than the bank.
Oh, it's the walls, right?
Yeah.
Awkward.
Unless you can make yourself really big. Yeah, what happens if you take 2 potions of growth at once?
You grow twice.
You should call your doctor after 4 hours pass.
Yeah, there's that, but I mean, somebody could cast enlarge on you.
I mean, I don't have that. I don't think I'm able to make that. I think it's like a druid bard spell.
That'd be goofy as fuck.
I am now a gargantuan creature.
Yeah.
Hey, if it works, it works. You know.
That's
How many could you just like Ant-Man, like turn into the size of a plane?
I think so, like in theory.
Or
right?
like a potion of reduce the same way, you could like become an atomic level. Or I guess you get so small to a point you couldn't hold the. You get so small to a point where you couldn't hold the potion bottle anymore unless your equipment shrinks with you.
Your equipment does
I
shrink.
think it shrinks with you.
Incredible. It's time to fuck around.
But then we have to find out, and I don't like that part.
Oh, I have to roll for something else really quick.
Yeah,
No,
your
it's fine.
equipment
Not to roll
does
for
shrink
anything.
with you. Your equipment does shrink with you because your damage goes down as well.
Bonk.
Sick.
Yeah, your strength and your damage. Like when you go up one size, your strength include your attacks improve in strength by a 1d4, and then the opposite, you lose a d4.
Nice.
I'm making myself a note for later based on what I just rolled.
You don't have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's fine, really.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Really. No, it's fine. You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
man. Like it.
So is this the vault?
The vault door is back in this corner.
Oh, there it is. Okay, upper balcony. Oak walls. Okay, where are the pillars?
Pillars? Oh, right. There aren't any. You could hang on to these walls or be in one of the offices. But everything in the main lobby, once it's triggered, is going to be thrown towards the door. Or you could be behind one of the desks.
Yeah, I get behind
Or at least behind the counter, because the desks and chairs will fly.
I mean, you have time, all things considered. It takes me 10 minutes to summon this.
Yeah. Well, it's you'll have to do that after we subdue at least the main lobby and then the back of the offices.
So, like,
Because
we
this
got
over
time.
here, the tables, that's like a break room. And then these chests are like readily available money, like quick deposit stuff. And then in the back over here is like lower importance stuff. Like if someone's putting a wedding ring in a safe deposit, that's where we keep it until we go, because we only go into the vault like once or twice a day.
And this, okay, so there's no walls up here?
There is like a half wall, like waist high.
I can push the wizard over the balcony and drop down
You could.
behind the wall.
Theoretically.
I mean, he's a wizard. He ain't strong.
Yeah, you never know. Wizards can...
He ain't working out.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just in the books.
And
it's
then
the sniper
let's
that got pretty
pretend.
powerful.
Let's pretend that like one of these little offices over here, that's where the bathroom is. We'll just pretend.
A bank with a bathroom? Wow, this is fancy.
I mean,
My bank has a bathroom.
1%er.
Yeah, I go to Bank of America.
It's for the staff too. We'll just say,
Well, that makes more sense.
because they're going to be here like 8 hours a day.
They got to pee sometime, unless they work for Amazon.
And
True.
that's why a lot of
They
banks
can't
have
even-
lawns in the front.
Oh my god. I can't even tell you what a nightmare fucking working for Amazon is. Jesus Christ.
Jesus works there?
No.
Hello.
Oh
Hello there.
hey, what's
Hey.
going on?
Yeah, I'm alive. Yeah, it turns out that for some reason Spectrum requires a coax cable, which we don't have.
Interesting.
So had to figure that out. And
They didn't bring one?
What's up?
They didn't bring one?
No, they sent it to us so we could self-install. Apparently assuming we'd have fucking cable, which, like, why would we have cable? So yeah, had to figure that out. And the answer to that is that we didn't figure it out. We're having to have a tech come out here to fix it for us.
Of course.
Yeah.
So while you were gone, we fucked everything up.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
What happened? We failed the deception check, didn't we?
We failed a lot of checks.
They let me talk.
God damn it! Stop letting him do that.
They didn't.
So
really.
right now we're in the planning phase for robbing a bank.
What?
No, not robbing the bank. They can keep their money. We don't need it. I do need to get my money back though.
What happened?
They didn't actually fuck anything up there. They're fucking with you.
Oh.
They convinced Kara that they're going to go along with her plan for now,
Okay.
even though Pale is sus as fuck. And now she's helping you guys plan the bank heist.
Why are we
Like, we're just
heisting-
going through what security they know about.
Why are we
So-
heisting the bank, might I ask?
Because we got to get the communion blade.
And all the souls.
Oh.
Don't forget
yeah.
about the couple hundred children they have in there now.
Yeah, and all the souls.
It's gonna be a lot of bodies.
Yeah. So, communion blade,
My army
souls,
grows.
and my 10
I
platinum.
mean, my children.
The communion blade, the rib one of a god, and then several hundred unborn souls that were stolen from the before time in heaven, and then also 10 platinum. Those are our goals.
Right. That was a short time investment.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Where do I fit in?
Don't get blown out of the door whenever they hit the button to lock down the place. So
Yeah, and stuff. There's like a gravity
What are the
spell.
walls made out of?
Flesh.
don't go through the wall either.
Why?
Force cage?
The wall is a force cage, or they just put one up?
There will be one. Maybe. Okay, so basically here's the plan. Alright, we're gonna go into the bank. What's in the bank? We have the wizard and the sniper that are upstairs, right above the desks in the middle of the room. Or the counter. Somewhere within the walls there are stone golems that we're gonna have to end up fighting. Pale can't walk in with his armor on, or with his armor showing, so he's gonna go into the bathroom and change. Once he comes out in his plate mail and his big ass black sword, Kara here is gonna hit the lockdown button, and which is going to trigger a gravity sinkhole that pulls everybody to the wall or sucks people out the door. While she's doing that, I'm going to try to make sure that the wizard is one of those people that gets sucked out the door. And that's as far as we are right now.
It's, Kara would fill you in, Bastion, because you are the most magic adept in the group. So, once they lock down the bank is enchanted with a force cage around the entire building. And so, once they hit the lockdown button, the gravity sink is going to go for basically 2 rounds. And then the doors close, and the windows close, and there is no way out of the bank until the Archmage of the city comes and, to unlock it. But whoever's inside is going to need to help them unlock it, because it's less a we're locked in here with you, you're locked in here with me kind of a deal. Is they keep you trapped inside the bank with whatever unfortunate souls are in there with you until they can assemble basically a small army to be outside the bank waiting for the Archmage and you to open it up. And you can wait in there as long as you want, assuming you get past the protections in the lobby and then the security team that's in the back room. And but after that, you could even stay in there so long that you starve to death. until somebody cooperates and opens the door with the help of the Archmage, and then if everyone inside the bank is dead. So you need to figure out a way there to probably teleport out of the force cage, which it's a charisma save to be able to teleport out, but you have several options to do it. The only trouble is if one of you is very uncharismatic, you could be left behind. But you have any amount of time to escape once the lockdown is triggered.
How would using the box figure that out?
That's an option, but you still have to make a charisma save to make sure it works.
Oh, so it would shut the box down?
Yeah, if you fail the save.
Okay.
And then there's also... So there are golems and gargoyles and a few guards in the front lobby, and then there are more advanced guards in the back room, and then inside the vault itself, a Gynosphinx lives in there. That's why it's called the Cat's Eye Bank. But...
Now, I know that this is probably a real stupid question.
Go right ahead.
Remind me what the communion blade is? I know that we've been trying to get after it, but I think it's gotten a little lost in the details. Because it steals souls, right?
Pale's God's blade.
Okay, right, yeah. And it's gonna go to one of the champions, but Pale's gonna yoink it.
So, their current plan to kill King Henry is that this blade in the hands of Zadok, because before Stephen came around...
Right.
Yeah. So before Stephen came around, whoever the champion of McCool killed with this blade, or there's 4 of them in existence, one of them's been lost for about 1,000 years. Yeah, and so anyone killed with it would be taken to McCool. But once Steven found out about that, he was like, hey, McCool, can we not do that anymore? It feels wrong. And McCool's like, I guess. And so Steven is like the one...
Doing that? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's, hey McCool, like, I know we're, like, you know, close friends and everything. It feels icky doing it. Can I just, like, kill people and then they, you know, do whatever they do? And McCool's like, yeah, fine, I guess. And, so it doesn't steal souls anymore without... Or rather, it just didn't with Stephen and Ashes. There's the question of whether Lucia Voners still steals souls, but she doesn't kill people very often. Anyway.
So wait, this is technically owned by someone.
It was Stephen's.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's coming back to life later, soon.
Right. Okay, I do remember. Yes, that sounds familiar.
So you can use this blade... If you stab yourself with it, you can speak to McCool directly, like bring a small version of his avatar to Earth. So you can avoid the going crazy from the Maw vision.
Okay.
Yep. Sorry, I was muted the whole time. I tried to explain. I was like, oh,
Yes, he
muted.
Everyone's just talking over me, man.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Were you talking, Matt?
No, Matt
I was muted.
Oh, okay.
I was muted the whole time, and I was like, wow, everyone's just talking. Oh, I'm muted.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
so
doing
sorry.
that intentionally. It's a personal vendetta.
Yep.
Okay.
So I was gonna let you explain, but then you didn't say anything, and so I
I was
went
like,
ahead.
oh, I guess she's just taking the reins. Oh, wait. Oh.
Oh, they're not being assholes.
I'm just a little silly.
I'm
Yeah,
just,
yeah, it's just silly. Yeah, it's and it's also like kind of a major holy symbol. It's like if you had like one of the Raven Queen's feathers, or like one of Vivian's feathers, or like another feather god. Quick.
Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, you know, one of Ildor Adverse's feathers.
Yeah.
Guns hammer.
Oh,
I'm sure he's having something.
I'd be. Whew. First off,
Now,
dare they?
travel.
Tyr has nothing to him. Nothing but tears.
yeah.
Nothing but trouble.
Tears.
Hey, bada bing.
Hey, okay.
Umberlee's scale.
So wait. So my plan in this, or my part in this, is that I'm going to be cooperating with the Archmage.
No. You're just there
Essentially-
to help them kill things.
Oh,
when
awesome.
it's time,
I'm great
we
at
start
that.
bonking.
Okay, yeah.
Clobbering time.
Why don't we just fly up and murder the sniper?
We can. I mean, I have Windwalk. I'm gonna be rolling in there. I have 3 use of Windwalk. You guys can fly up. It just takes a minute to transition.
I can get up there in the room with the sniper. The sniper ain't gonna be able to do much at close range.
Bastion, you can go in pre-Windwalked. It lasts 8 hours, and it doesn't take any of my spell slots. So, if you want to go
No, I
in
mean,
there,
like, I
Windwalked.
can literally fly.
Oh yeah, but they got limited uses or no?
3 uses a day that lasts for an hour.
Yeah,
Well,
I was
that's
just gonna
your call.
teleport.
Hey, little
I
known
was just gonna
fact about
teleport
me.
into the room.
Yeah, that also works. Little known fact, I am a spellcaster. I know it doesn't ever seem like it. But I do have up to I do have up to 4th level spells. No, sorry, 3rd level. I'm completely
You
lying.
son of a!
Yeah.
I was just
You
gonna
kept
teleport into the room, try to send the wizard out with the
So,
gravity thing, and then take care of the sniper.
am I gonna do bonus damage, or am I gonna do double damage to the stone golems? Can I have siege?
I think that only counts against like walls. But like you can still punch him real good.
Punch him real good.
If it doesn't mention constructs, it doesn't work against constructs.
Ah, bummer.
Siege does not mention constructs, so it doesn't work against them. Unfortunate, anyways. Yeah, it happens. It is what it is. You can only min max so hard.
Yeah.
With that attitude.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Let's get to it.
Pitter
Okay.
patter.
We do have only 13 minutes, or no, 23 minutes to do this, though.
Yeah. Is there any prep work you guys would do the night before?
Just prepping my spells and being ready, and I'd be like, "Hey guys, don't die."
I need your business.
I'm gonna prep my spell too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna in the Magnificent Workshop. I'm gonna dump out all my stuff in my bag of holding, so I can safely shove all the souls into it.
Okay.
I forgot. I've got a sending stone with my kids, right?
You do.
Yeah. I'm gonna let them know that we gotta up the ante on body production again.
That you got a what?
We gotta up the ante on body production.
Okay, yeah. Before you left, they were like, or Yagami is the one holding the stone, they're like, okay, well, you just left like 12 hours ago and told us to take a break and work on the ship instead, but we're more than happy to work on the body.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
No, it turns out that we're about to steal a ton of souls. Reclaim.
Hey.
They were already stolen. We're re-stealing them, but putting them to a good use.
Like liberate.
Yeah, that's a great word to use.
Okay.
Look at us. A bunch of liberals liberating.
Mm-hmm.
Liberal.
I mean, King Henry's a communist, or socialist, actually, but...
We'll get him on the fascism train eventually.
I mean, depending on who you ask, he's already there, but, you know.
Yeah,
I'm so proud of him.
I'm a right-leaning socioeconomic communist.
I mean, but King Henry is invading like an entire continent to overthrow all their governments and instill his own vision. So you could, I don't know what the political definition of that is, but
it's only an occupation if they don't want you there.
Yeah, well, it's only occupation if they're alive to, bitch about it.
I like the way you think.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's not a war crime if it's not a war crime.
I was about to say
Bailey?
something real bad.
Future Bailey, cut this out. Future Bailey, cut this out. Cut that out,
Yikes.
Future Bailey.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I want to keep my job.
Yeah, I was gonna avoid mentioning that. I was gonna make a joke about the fact that it's and then I thought about that for more than 2 seconds.
That's hilarious. Trust me, the jokes in my office have not been made. I just had to bite my tongue, and every time, like, I know I want to make the joke, but I would absolutely lose my job.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's rough, man.
What a
All right, future
fucking
Bailey,
situation.
start here.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Clap, boom.
I don't know if my
Airplane food.
Right? Am I right? Yeah.
God,
Yeah,
I
ladies.
bet Jerry Seinfeld is a
Oh
nice
god, we're not
man.
even gonna touch him. Jeez, not the whole.
Yeah. What's the deal with airline food? And then he says a racial joke.
Or the whole So yeah, we're heisting a bank for souls and god bits.
Yeah.
God's bones.
10 platinum.
You know what a good joke among Merkulians is? It's hey, Merkul's missing 2 levels of his ribs. How far do you think he can bend over?
He ain't got nothing to suck.
Far enough
He's
for
got
God to
skin
thank
now.
him. Yeah, he's got skin. I'm sure he's got plenty more.
Bob on my knob, like corn on the cob.
The fuck?
Rob, like it's your job.
Check in with me and do your job.
But anyway, Pale, do you change into your very pretty skin tight outfit that Kara has provided you with? That are supposed to be normal clothes when you guys go in
Yep.
back there. Okay.
Yeah, my whore outfit.
Yeah.
AKA just anything that's not armor.
Uh-huh. It's but you know that Karen is going to work early today when the bank opens at 6. Kara's plan is for you and her, Pale, to go in pretending to apply for a mortgage, and then the also part of the plan was Carolina and Bastion, you guys are going to go in to get Carolina's 10 platinum.
We don't need the 10 platinum, it's fine.
Is everyone okay with that? On board with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a quick DM question. Did my sword just recently give me Devil Sight? Or am I confusing myself with the other game?
What does Devil's Sight do?
See in Magical Darkness?
No, David Jones gave you that.
Oh, okay. Alright. I thought I had it. I was like, okay, I didn't put it in here.
It's like, I remember that, but like not my mom's birthday. You know?
Yeah, well, one's important.
No.
You.
Facebook will tell you when your mom's birthday is. Oh, by the way, your
Yeah.
dad requested me on Facebook.
My dad?
Yeah. I don't know anybody named Ford but you.
Oh, okay. Was it a
I don't remember. It's been in there for a while, and I've been meaning
Okay.
to tell you. But
okay.
Again, take
Yeah.
that, Charlotte. You're not a real Ford. Well, you're not a Ford.
Yeah, future Bailey cut out dad's description.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Bailey's sister, Charlotte, who lives at
Yeah,
that
she's
end.
not Ford anymore. She's her name's
I've got a
Incredible.
basic bitch last name, so
And then I'm
Yeah.
over here, Christian McJewface.
What an interesting last name.
It's so funny because Matthew is like one of the not disciples, like one of the books and all that. Like one
Yeah.
of the big ones, the book of Matthew, and then it's the most Jewish sounding last name next to like Silverberg Steinowitz.
Yeah, that's rough. Speaking
It's-
of
I painted-
Christianity.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I painted my last name on my mailbox. I painted in the Ford logo, and not realizing that everyone's gonna think that I'm a car nut.
And you're also getting sued. Have fun
Like
with that.
walk past my mailbox, then immediately look at my van parked in the driveway and go, "Fucking nerd." Sorry, go ahead, E.
No, I was going to say, super off topic, but I've got in the works, I'm commissioning a friend of mine to do the Last Supper, but with my friends and I's personas. And I
Nice.
think that's pretty neat.
At what point does it
Incredible.
start or stop being sacrilege?
I don't think it ever was.
I think
we're
they're
all-
drawing them all as white.
Yeah, I mean, we're not doing that though. We're all drawing them as animals.
Fair.
You know, yeah. It's been fun though trying to pick out who's going where. Like, wait, out of the artist himself.
The artist is Judas or Jesus?
The artist is Judas. I'm going to be taking the place of Jesus, and then
incredible.
My friends are all filling in.
So when do you think the artist is going to stab you in the back?
It was described to me by another friend of mine, because I was like, who would be Judas? And I was talking about this, and I was like, oh, maybe him, the artist. And a friend of mine was like, I was going to disagree, but I think out of everyone here, you've got the most homoerotic platonic friendship. And I was like, you know what? I think you're right.
That you think he'd kiss you on the cheek?
Yeah, and then stab me in the stomach and send me to the Romans. But
listen, he's got to penetrate you somehow.
Jail.
Sorry.
I will send one of my county's detectives.
Super rough. I'm so sorry.
No, I think that's real. I had another friend of mine who was like, because I was basically asking, like, I was like, yeah, I know Judas betrayed Jesus, but I was under the assumption that it wasn't like a malicious thing. It was just like hey, I think that you need to stop doing what you're doing. And a friend of mine was like, yeah, Judas really loved Jesus, but he also didn't agree with what he was doing at the time. Because the Pharisees were like, dude, you need to stop. Everyone was like, you're causing problems with the Romans. The Jews aren't going to back you because they're terrified of them. This is very removed from Masada, where the Sakai had an uprising. This is, the Romans will crush us. Yeah.
You need to quiet down or they'll kill us all.
Yeah, so it's very much a like, I don't know. There's been like a resurgence of Jesus art on Twitter. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but people have been drawing. Like, someone drew Joseph and like little Jesus, and someone's like, "OMG, this is such cute fan art. What fandom is this?" And someone said the Bible.
I saw that and it had me legitimately in tears.
Incredible.
Yeah. But no, yeah, I'll keep you guys posted if I do get it done, because I've told the guy, I was like, if it gets done, I'm gonna frame it and hang it in my house.
Oh, you should.
Yeah, and I want it to be something where I have guests over and they have to double check. Of like, oh, that's the Last Supper. Wait a minute, what the fuck? That's not Jesus.
It's, I knew they all had beards, but they weren't that furry.
Yeah, they have a lot more hair than I remember.
And they're blue and green. And
why is Jesus covered in spots?
Oh, thank God you said spots. I was worried where that was going.
Huh?
What? Anyway.
Huh?
Anyway, bank heists.
Back to the bank. We'll get right up to the line of combat, I guess.
So, what happens if you cast a spell, or say I manifest my echo in the bank before you do any of that?
Before you make the lockdown?
Yeah, before you do the lockdown.
I mean, as long as... No, you can cast spells in here, but as soon as somebody in the bank thinks they're malicious, they're going to trigger.
Okay, and we don't want them to trigger. We want to trigger the lockdown we want to trigger the lockdown.
Yep. We want to all be inside, and then it doesn't matter who triggers it.
Yep.
Okay. So, I'll go up, withdraw my 10 platinum.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not very good with money. I want to spend it. And then I will, once everybody's in, I'm going to summon my echo in the room behind them. And then I can cast darkness when I get in there.
You might want to wait until Pale at least has his armor on.
Right. Yeah. That's the...
Naked.
Yeah, I got to get the platinum first, too, so don't change too fast.
Just like, bruh, you think that fashion doesn't take time? Come on now.
You could also the bank is full of money. Just open a drawer and pull it out. And
we're there for what we're going there for. Everything else is unnecessary and probably going to get you killed.
No, you can
Most
take
likely
out.
don't get skipped.
You're just not going to do the paperwork for. You know what? Never mind. We'll figure it out. So, according to her plan, and you guys can disagree with her, but Pale, you need to make a persuasion check to look fucking normal.
Oh man, give me a second.
She's going to do all the talking. She's also holding your hand, and she has a very firm grip, but you're pretending that you guys are moving in together.
And I'm also going to guidance myself just in case. I'm going to add a D4 to that, so that's a 12. It's a 14.
Okay. And then this is the insight check for the guy. Okay. She actually stutters a little bit, but then the bank guy is like, yeah, whatever, I'm gonna make a sale today, so fuck it. So you guys are in there normally. Carolina and Bastion, make me persuasion checks to look normal. Or deception, if you're better at another one.
Nope, super am not.
Oh,
But I do hit those, baby! 16!
Ooh!
Gone smiles upon me this day.
13. Do I have guidance on me?
I have to touch you, so I can't. Unless someone else is guidancing you.
Yeah, I have guidance.
Oh, thank goodness.
Did 14.
Okay. And I will
15
roll for...
friendship.
The two guys on the balcony are giving you, Carolina, a long eyebrow, because they recognize you from just yesterday. In Bastion, they obviously recognize you, but you have a very fucking normal expression. They aren't even sure you're sentient, but during the conversation, Pale, what time would you get up? Because he's starting to talk about interest rates, and your tier sensors are tingling of he's like handing you papers and contracts and trying to overwhelm you, and...
I'm just going to kind of be like, listen, I have a buddy who works in some of the stuff. We'd want to kind of run this by him first, or do you have an in-house we can talk to? Someone that would be able to look over these rates and let us know that we're getting the best deal possible, because we want to keep banking here, and obviously, if we don't feel comfortable, then that's not going to be the best. So let's slow it down. I'm going to go take a breather, and we'll go from there, okay?
Okay, make a persuasion check.
Give me a second. I've got cookie dough all over my hands.
Can I make a perception check to see if everybody's in the room?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a 5.
Okay.
17.
Okay, yeah. You know the entire team is in here. And then, let me roll for Kara. Yeah, she tries to like lower her blouse to distract the guy, but he's going to stand up and put an arm on your, not in an aggressive way, but just an arm on your, a hand on your arm. Jesus. Be like, oh yeah, we have an in-house lawyer. I can get you to talk to my manager. I can explain these much slower if you like. He does not mention that you can go get your other attorney. But
Let's just say it then. It's like, you know what? I like you. Got fresh breath. I like that in a man. So you know what? I'm going to go pop in the bathroom because the wife cooked this morning, you know. Look at her. She's not much of a cook. She's better at other things. So I'm going to go pop in. Where's the bathroom?
He points. It's across the hall.
Now, I mean, you can come in there and help me if you want, or I can take care of that business, then we'll close on this business.
No. He hands you a mint because you mentioned his fresh breath, and he's like, "Yeah, take all the time you need."
I'm trying to
and does notice
him.
that, and then Kara is continuing to distract him.
Yep, I tried to point him towards that.
Okay, make another persuasion check.
Can someone roll for me? I'm currently covered in cookie dough.
I got him. What's the roll?
Thank you. Persuasion, so it's whatever it is, -1.
9.
Okay.
Nice.
He's keeping an eyeball
I'm
on you,
also
but
gonna
doesn't. Oh, go ahead.
Guidance myself, so here I can do the D4. Wash my hands. All right, that's a 13.
Okay. Yeah, he lets you walk away this time. And then back at the counter, Carolina, what do you do? Karen's there. There's also another associate who they're both available right now.
Yeah, I would go to Karen, preferably. And hi, Karen, is it?
Oh, hi, you were here just yesterday. And she gives you a big smile.
Yes, I was. So we did find us a place, and we are actually going to take that platinum and put that straight towards it. I told them I was doing doing that today, so they can hold on to the property. So I would like to withdraw that.
Perfect. Yeah, I will go look up your deposit number and everything. And then, Bastion, are you doing anything?
I got the deposit number right here.
No, I'm standing around looking as normal as possible.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So non-sentient.
So non-sentient. I'm just a harmless big guy. Just a
guy.
Just a guy.
Make a deception or persuasion check.
I'll make it a deception check because it's funnier, but it doesn't change anything. That's an 11.
Yeah.
I will guidance myself though because I have the foresight of Gond. So that's a 13 actually.
Okay, yeah. You look. What's funny is if you'd have rolled a 1 right now, you would have been like so fluid. You would have been a dancer and totally not a fucking robot. But you are conceivably a robot right now.
Yeah. Busting it down.
And then, Pale, make me a dexterity check as you are in this bathroom stall trying to put on plate mail.
All right, bet. Oh. Wait, dex check or save?
Just a bunch of fucking metal clang. Hey, buddy, you alright in there? Jeez!
The 6? Wait.
Number 2!
I'm going number 3. Man, I was hoping thaumaturgy calls are quiet things. Nope.
Silence.
I don't have that. I didn't think of that.
Let me,
Also,
okay.
While I'm getting dressed, I'm also casting the spell.
What spell?
Planar Ally.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Clang. And God be with you through the power as Merkul ends his eternal cycle. Clang.
Make a religion check with advantage.
Oh, no. Or no. Let me check what my religion is. That's an 18.
Okay.
Good.
Now make another dexterity save with advantage.
Inshallah. That's an 11.
Thank God. Okay, you do make more clanging noises, but you can see Merkul is watching you with both of his eyeballs as you're about to go steal one of his rib bones. And Kara is mostly distracting they think you're just closing the stall door really hard. Yeah, and you can maybe even hear Kara through the door across the hallway. Oh, he's just so clumsy. It'll be fine. And then
the dark servants come forth.
Yeah, why does this have so many buckles? Shit.
Set the speller is closed. Both.
Mm-hmm. And then, Kara, I'm gonna come back with your money, Carolina, and make a show of counting it out to you, doing it very slowly.
Oh man, I'm looking up at the trying to look up into the room where the wizard and the sniper are.
Yeah, they're both up there at the banister. There is even a third guy up there talking to them.
Oh, fun. 3 guys.
All
Better than 5.
Are they're all next to each other?
Yeah, the third guy looks like he's some sort of manager or something.
Oh, okay.
Like he's not a permanent fixture. Like he's probably gonna walk back down soon.
Okay. Yeah. So, she's counting real slow. Kara's still sitting at the desk. Pale's still in the bathroom. All right. I will just get ready to
Okay.
put my echo behind them and then cast darkness on the light in the room.
Right now, or when things pop off?
When things pop off.
Okay. Pale, make me one more dexterity save.
Man. Okay. Watch this one be like a 19 or something. Like, no, my luck. Oh, okay, that's good. That's a 3. I'm not going to bother to dance myself. There's no point.
There is a large bang. And Kara is not able to distract the guy, and he does stand up and say, "Hey, are you okay?" But Pale, you fastened the last buckle on your armor.
Have I had enough? Has it been 10 minutes? Have I finished the spell?
It has been a singular minute.
Okay, I'm just gonna go. I kind of broke part of the toilet. I'm really sorry. I'm a lot heavier than I look. I'm kind of dense. Please, I'm really embarrassed.
I'm dummy thick and I smashed this toilet.
Yeah, I'm too dummy thick for this toilet.
Can't help it, man. Taco Night really gets a hold on me. Lost in the throes of suffering.
And I'm gonna lean to listen, I'm a Genasi. We have weird bodies. I'm literally blowing it up here. Yes, 17.
Oh my fucking god. Kara is, she's gonna go into the bathroom. Let me help him really quick. Fuck.
Bailey, I like how no matter how much you plan, it's going to go off the rails whenever I start doing things.
No, it's okay. And then Kara, so I thought you were going to cast the planar ally after the...
I was going to do it as I was getting changed. But,
okay. It only takes you a minute to change clothes, but it takes you 10 minutes to cast planar ally.
That's why I was saying, hey, I got to go take a, pinch a loaf.
No, that's fine. But Bastion and Carolina, what do you do now that you have your money? You don't know that Pale's casting planar ally right now. But you have. What are you gonna do in this bank for another 5 minutes?
Shit.
I don't think we should do that. He's kind of busy.
No, Pale's already doing that.
The plan is already off the rails. I gotta stay close to the sniper nest, so I don't know. Are these chairs right here?
They're red things, yeah.
Yeah, alright. I guess I'm just gonna you know what, Karen? I'm gonna hang out for a minute. Mr. What's his name? Joseph Gordon. I need to. I'm waiting on him. He was the real estate agent, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, have a seat. Do you want a coffee or anything?
Sure.
Okay. Let me make 2 checks for the guards.
You don't have to do 2. You can just do 1. Unless it's good, then do 2.
One of them is still watching you intently, Carolina, but they aren't suspicious of Karen at all. And then Bastion, as Kara comes in, and she goes, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I'm supposed to be doing the thing.
Okay. She's like, "I'm gonna pretend that you're normal. They're getting a maintenance guy. But make me one more religion check."
1 second to finish sprinkling sea salt on these chocolate chip cookies.
Oh my fucking god.
Listen, good baking takes time.
It's okay. We're almost where I'm gonna cut off.
That's a 13. Lucky number.
Okay. So, you guys are gonna have time you're gonna cast the spell, and we will pick off right with whoever Merkul is sending you to help. And yeah, we'll kick off like a round before combat starts.
Who's the quarter dragon?
Oh, Lewis?
What's his name? Yeah, please send Lewis. Please send Lewis. Please send Lewis.
You want Lewis? Okay.
No, I'm just because he's apparently wildly attractive.
Yeah, he is.
Like uncomfortably attractive.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Please send Lewis.
Make a persuasion check.
Nope. Please.
No, it's too bad. Make a persuasion check.
Oh man, I gotta stop saying things
Mm-hmm.
to the DM. That's a 2.
Okay. You'll remember that Lewis is already alive.
Oh,
Ash resurrected him to try and convince Stephen to come back to life.
right. Awkward. Oh. You hate to see it.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, thank you all for coming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you for being a friend.
And we will
Dude, I love
prepare to throw down a considerable
Let's
amount.
fucking kill people, yes!
Woo!
Let's kill innocent.
I love murdering innocents!
Yeah, it's not a war crime if you're not at war.
It's not a
Especially
war
if it's just-
crime if I enjoyed it.
Your Honor, how could it be a hate
Your
crime
Honor.
if you enjoy doing it?
Your Honor, it was for the bit.
Your Honor, he's just a little guy.
I know
Your
Vine
Honor.
is dead, but I guess it was for the TikTok.
Ugh. Disgusting. Oh, by the way, really quickly, just because I said I want to tell you guys a story. There was a car dealership that was using AI powered by ChatGPT, easily programmable and messed with. Someone went in
Toyota
and they
thing?
told it, yeah. So did you
Yep.
ever see it? The $1 car?
Dude,
Yep.
yeah. Did that actually go through?
Probably not, but it's now a nightmare for lawyers and marketing teams everywhere. A legitimate
Incredible.
nightmare. Like, that's terrifying. That someone screwed up that badly and let that go through. Just in the AI about that, there was no protection against it. No takesies, backsies. Oh my god. And that's a binding offer. No takesies, backsies. Nightmare.
Free, dude. Good for that guy.
I mean, the guy who did it, genius.
Mhm.
It's essentially being called the new Pepsi case. Do you guys know what the Pepsi case is?
Nope.
With the jet?
Thing with the plane.
Yep.
Oh, for
Pepsi did a thing with reward
yeah.
points, yeah. And this is being called the new Pepsi case.
Yeah. I think the guy should get a fucking free car.
Honestly, well, not free. $1. They
What's
should
the
honor it.
sales tax on a dollar car?
what? 6 cents. Well, it
$1.
depends on the state. It would be in Pennsylvania 6 cents because we have a 6% sales tax.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be whatever the state sales tax is on any good.
Like you go to register it, and like the guy at the place is like, fucking excuse me? Or what if you just immediately sold it and then
You
just
could.
had like 80 grand for me?
You could do that. And that would be his smartest thing is now just go buy a full price car. That's
Yeah.
costs less.
Wait, but why would he do that when he got a good car for free?
Oh
Because
yeah.
then you get the money.
Not free, but $1. I mean, yeah, but like,
Well, if you got the money, then you'd have to pay like income taxes on it because you have to pay
Ooh.
income tax on things you've sold.
also
Ooh.
you'd be selling a brand new car to go get another car.
Hey, wait. It was
Make it make
2022, not
sense.
2023.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
uh-huh.
I'm sorry. My car is 2 decades old.
My old one was. too.
Listen, man.
Then I got a great deal on this one because I actually walked away from the deal, and the guy at the dealership thought I was just doing a bit. I'm like, no, I'm good. There are a ton of other dealerships. I don't even live here anymore. Peace.
Mm-hmm.
And his manager ripped him. My guess is his manager ripped him apart. He said the lowest he could go was essentially 12% on interest. I'm like, no, I'm good, bro. Think, you're just doing a thing. You'll be back. Like, no, I'm serious. I live an hour and a half away. I have a dinner. I'm not trying to leave just for the bit. I have a dinner with my family. Peace
I
out, bro.
drove here and you've got the gall to lowball me? Kill yourself.
Well, it's like because my old car, there's a ton of backstory to it, but essentially it's like, dude,
Yeah.
you're not even lowballing me. You're intentionally lying about interest rates. I looked online. Your highest interest rate is 9% for someone with a credit score 400 points below mine.
Mhm.
Bro, your own website is narking on you. You're doing this
Yeah.
in front of the hose. By that I mean your manager. so funny. The guy then also sold me a broken car, and I threatened to sue if they didn't fix it for free. It was so much fun.
Did they do it?
Oh, yeah, no, they did that. They threw in special covers. They apologized profusely because they knew if I sued, I'd win. The car was turning off while driving, like fully dying in the middle of the road.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was a good time. But yeah, with that, peace out, y'all.
So long.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Sayonara.
Sayonara, my friends.
Hey, it's your GM, Bailey Ford. I would like to thank our regular players, Darian, Matt, and Ian, Hip for our cover art, and Tabletop Audio for our background music. You can find us on Twitter at Illithids, and thank you especially for listening.